Hello dear students, in today's video we will be solving questions from the lesson Metallurgy from class 10 Science Part 1 textbook. So let's start. Class 10 Science Part 1, lesson number 8, Metallurgy. Exercise. Question 1. Write names. Sub-question 1. Alloy of sodium with mercury. Answer. Sodium amalgam. Sub-question 2. Molecular formula of the common ore of aluminium. Answer. Aluminum oxide with N water molecules. Sub-question 3. The oxide that forms salt and water by reacting with both acid and base. Answer. Aluminium oxide, zinc oxide, all amphoteric oxide. Sub-question 4. The device used for grinding an ore. Answer. Ball mill. Sub-question 5. The non-metal having electrical conductivity. Answer. Graphite. Sub-question 6. The reagent that dissolves noble metals. Uns. Aqua regia. Question 2. Make pairs of substances and their properties. Answer is given directly. Question 3. Identify the pairs of metals and their ores from the following. Answer is given directly. Question 4. Explain the terms. Sub-question 1. Metallurgy. Answer. The science and technology regarding the extraction of metals from ores and then purification for the use is called metallurgy. Sub-question 2. Ores. Answer. The minerals from which the metals can be separated economically are called ores. Sub-question 3. Minerals. Answer. The compounds of metals that occur in nature along with the impurities are called minerals. Sub-question 4. Gangue. Answer. Ores contain metal compounds with some of the impurities like soil, sand, rocky substances, etc. These impurities are called gangue. Question 5. Write scientific reasons. Sub-question 1. Lemon or tamarind is used for cleaning copper vessels turned greenish. Answer. Point 1. Copper on exposure to moist air combines with carbon dioxide and a green-colored copper carbonate salt is formed, tarnishing the copper. Point 2. Lime juice and tamarind contain citric acid and tartaric acid respectively. Point 3. These acids react with copper carbonate forming water-soluble salts, which get washed off easily. Point 4. Due to this, the tarnished copper becomes clean and regains its luster. Point 5. Hence, lemon or tamarind is used for cleaning copper vessels turned greenish. Sub-question 2. Generally, the ionic compounds have high melting points. Answer. Point 1. Ionic compounds are formed when an atom of a combining metal element transfers its electrons to the atom of another non-metallic element. Point 1. During this process, the atom of the combining metal, after losing electrons, forms a positively charged ion called as cation, and the atom of the combining nonmetal, after gaining electrons, forms a negatively charged ion called as anion. Point 3. Thus, ionic bonds are formed between the cations and anions during compound formation. Point 4. Due to the presence of cations and anions, there is a strong electrostatic attraction between the molecules. Point 5. Hence, to break these intermolecular bonds, a lot of energy is needed. Point 6. Hence, ionic compounds have high melting points. Sub-question 3. Sodium is always kept in kerosene. Answer. Point 1. Sodium is a highly reactive metal. Point 2. It reacts with the oxygen and moisture present in the air to form sodium hydroxide and hydrogen gas. Point 3. Hydrogen, which is released, catches fire in presence of oxygen due to liberation of heat during this reaction. Point 4. Sodium does not react with kerosene and hence, it sinks in it. Point 5. Thus, to prevent sodium from coming in contact with air, it is immersed in kerosene. Sub-question 4. Pine oil is used in froth flotation. Answer. Point 1. Froth flotation is a process to purify sulfide ores in presence of pine oil. Point 2. The froth flotation method is based on the two opposite properties, hydrophilic and hydrophobic, of the particles. Here the particles of the metal sulfides, due to their hydrophobic property, get wetted mainly with pine oil, while due to the hydrophilic property the gangue particles get wetted with water. Point 3. Pressurized air is blown through the mixture and simultaneously mixture is agitated using an agitator. Due to agitation, particles of sulfide ore form a foam with pine oil. This foam rises to the surface of water and floats and can be easily separated. Sub-question 5. Anodes need to be replaced from time to time during the electrolysis of alumina. Answer. Point 1. In extracting aluminium from aluminium oxide, the molten the electrolyte is a liquid mixture of cryolite, in bracket, sodium aluminum hexafluoride, fluorspar, in bracket calcium fluoride and aluminium oxide. Alumina in bracket aluminum oxide. Point 2. The cathode and anodes are made of graphite. Point 3. During the electrolysis process, aluminium is deposited on the cathode on passing electric current. Point 4. Oxygen is liberated at the anode. Point 5. Some of this oxygen reacts with the carbon in the graphite to form carbon dioxide gas, then slowly burning away the anodes. Point 6. Thus, the anodes need to be replaced from time to time during the electrolysis of alumina. Question 6. When a copper coin is dipped in silver nitrate solution, a glitter appears on the coin after some time. Why does this happen? Write the chemical equation. Answer. Copper, being more reactive than silver, displaces silver from silver nitrate to form elements silver and copper nitrate. Equation is given directly. The silver displaced gets coated onto the coin, hence coin gets the silver shine. Question 7. The electronic configuration of metal A is 2, 8, 1 and that of metal B is 2, 8, 2. Which of the two metals is more reactive? Write their reaction with dilute hydrochloric acid. Answer. Metal A, electronic configuration 2, 8, 1. Metal B, electronic configuration 2, 8, 2. Metal A loses its one electron and form positive ion. Metal B also loses 2 electrons and forms positive ion, but metal A is more reactive than metal B, as metal B takes more energy to remove 2 electrons, whereas metal A requires less energy to lose 1 electron. Metal A is sodium and metal B is magnesium. Hence, sodium is more reactive than magnesium. Continuation of the answer is on the next slide. Rest of the answer is given directly. Question 8. Draw a neat labeled diagram. Sub-question 1. Magnetic separation method. Answer is on the next slide. Diagram is given directly. Sub-question 2. Froth flotation method. Answer is on the next slide. Diagram is given directly. Sub-question 3. Electrolytic reduction of alumina. Answer is on the next slide. Diagram is given directly. Sub-question 4. Hydraulic separation method. Answer is on the next slide. Diagram is given directly. Question 9. Write chemical equation for the following events. Sub-question 1. Aluminium came in contact with air. Answer. Aluminium combines with oxygen to form aluminium oxide. Sub-question 2. Iron filings are dropped in aqueous solution of copper sulfate. Answer. When iron filings are dropped in aqueous solution of copper sulfate, iron displaces copper from the solution. The blue color of copper sulfate solution fades out. Sub-question 3. A reaction was brought about between ferric oxide and aluminium. Answer. When ferric oxide reacts with aluminium, aluminium oxide and iron are formed. This reaction is known as thermite reaction. Sub-question 4. Electrolysis of alumina is done. Answer. Electrolysis of molten mixture of alumina is done in a steel tank. Electrode reaction. Sub-question 5. Zinc oxide is dissolved in dilute hydrochloric acid. Answer. When zinc oxide dissolves in dilute hydrochloric acid, zinc chloride and water is formed. Question 10. Complete the following statement using every given options. During the extraction of aluminium Sub-question 1. Ingredients and gangue in bauxite. Answer is given directly. Sub-question 2. Use of leaching during the concentration of ore. Answer. Point 1. Leaching is a method in which ore is soaked in a certain solution for a long time. Point 2. The ore dissolves in that solution due to a specific chemical reaction. Point 3. The gangue does not react and therefore does not dissolve in that solution. Point 4. During the concentration of ore, separation of impurities is done by leaching process using either Bayes method or Hall's method. Sub-question 3. Chemical reaction of transformation of bauxite into alumina by Hall's process. Answer. Point 1. In the Hall's process, the ore is powdered and then leached by heating with aqueous sodium carbonate to form water-soluble sodium aluminate. Point 2. Then the insoluble impurities are filtered out. Point 3. The filtrate is warmed and neutralized by passing carbon dioxide gas through it. Point 4. This results in the precipitation of aluminium hydroxide. Continuation of the answer is on the next slide and rest of the points are given directly. Points are given directly. Sub-question 4. Heating the aluminium ore with concentrated caustic soda. Answer. Aluminium oxide being amphoteric in nature, it reacts with the concentrated solution of sodium hydroxide, caustic soda, at 140 degrees Celsius to 150 degrees Celsius under high pressure for 2 to 8 hours in a digester to form water-soluble sodium aluminate. Question 11. Divide the metals copper, zinc, calcium, magnesium, iron, sodium, lithium, Li into 3 groups, namely reactive metals, moderately reactive metals and less reactive metals. Answer is given directly.
Great video. Mom,
Yes.
I found the good channel for study.
Great. Like the video. Share it to your school friends. Subscribe to it. But what's the channel's name?
Wings of Fire Academy.